Istanbul. We kindly ask you to please proceed to the gate for immediate boarding. Thank you.
Four is more or less than dishes. No more than 12. 12 is the fish, shrimp croquettes,
Okay. ¿Salí? Una segunda. Y me diciendo,